up this drive. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. He's got a man complete. Touchdown Bills. Michael Thomas, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bills are back within a couple of the lead.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the two-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. He's got it at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fields this way up at the 17. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, like you're just...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down inside the 30. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. On first down, Fields. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 2nd and very short, Fields. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Defensively that time they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Mahomes now to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Za'Darius Smith. A sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to fourth down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A gain of 3, second down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
3rd and 2, Fields. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down. Fields going to hold on to it. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Fields now to throw. Flushed out, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Justin Fields. His second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Ravens have taken the lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down. Mahomes going to throw. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. Touchdown! Michael Thomas with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have... They got his man complete! And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Fields works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. The give is to Elliott. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, no, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Powers through him. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Chubb will have the first down and much more. And down to the 16-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous.